there is a airdrop that's going on right now on THORwallet. So, people listening, they're gonna excited to say, "Hey, THORwallet seems really cool. They got this banking license that's really hard to get. I want to participate in this. I want to earn maybe some revenue from this." You have a token TITN. I believe that's titanium, if I'm not mistaken, right? Maybe tell us about your token. How does it work? Yeah, floor is yours.
Yes, yeah. So that's the other big thing we have been working recently. I just announced this week we went live. So for those that do not know, as you said, we have our own token called Titan, and it was launched a few months back. We are live in several platforms that you can buy and sell directly on THORwallet, but we're also available in Coinbase in the US, Binance Alpha, Aerodrome, Gate, MXC, and several other venues where you can buy Titan. And basically, the idea with Titan is kind of our ultimate uh, uh, or the last iteration of what we have been working in terms of tokenomics. So we have already, been in the markets for several years, and we had a previous token that we now migrated to Titan for multiple reasons. One of them was, the facility to move from one chain to another, but the other thing is to provide more functionality. And throughout this journey, we kind of try different tokenomics. So we try, giving yield on our own token. We try buy back and burn and other things. And this is, what we believe is the most comprehensive solution, and that's what we call feedback return. So basically, when our business model is quite simple. So if people come to their wallet, they download it, it's free, they can hold any assets they want. But if they want to swap or use some of the other services that we have, we take a commission. The fee for that commission can be lower depending on the amount of Titan that they hold. And also, if those commissions come from purely decentralized sources like THORChain, Maya, and a few others, then we share part of that fee back to stakers. Uh, and the reason for that is because this is fully decentralized. That fee is paid by the network to the stakers, so it never comes to our books. It's not that we distribute; it's the network, and we just have like a system to allocate who gets how much. But basically, for the user, in simple terms, is if you hold Titan, you get rebates on the fees that you pay on your wallet, and you also get fee return in USDC. So if you have a larger amount compared to the pool, then you get more rewards. And that has been going now for a while. Yeah, I think that is pretty successful in the sense that you do not have inflation. So every reward that comes is real economic activity in the app, and it also makes it easier for people to understand what's the value of the token. Like if our user base is growing, if our swap average swap per user is also growing, then basically the token is accruing more value. So we add more chains, more possibilities to get income, and that's how it gets the token gets valued. Um, at the end, of course, everyone needs to make their own research and decide if this is good for them or not. But we're quite excited about that, and we introduced the airdrop, and the airdrop is a way to incentivize users and to start giving some rewards to the active users in the community. However, airdrop has been kind of a challenge for the last few years because people are farming them. Then people either want them to get them for no effort, or they have been misallocated because some people have managed to get a lot of their there's so many. It's quite difficult to build an airdrop campaign now these days. So what we have decided is we're gonna be sharing 5 million Titan and among 300 users. And the dynamics for this is we ask them to LP because then they help the network, they help one of our close partners, and they also help the Titan community to have deeper liquidity for people who want to buy and sell. So they need to LP at a minimum of 1,000 US dollars, so 500 Titan, 500 USDC. And then on top of that, then there's rewards for like if you're a swapper, or if you have perpetuals, or if you have Titan stake, then you start getting some extra bonuses. But it is also competitive in the sense that um, we are gonna do this for I think around 80, 90 days, something like that. And basically every day we take a snapshot of your LP position, and that helps you to rank where do you where do you stand, and those 300 basically get the rewards. And if you are, let's say, the fortunate 301, then the next day you want to come in and swap more or LP more or whatever to be in the top 300. But also we put some limitations. So for example, the max LP that we will consider for the numbers is going to be 20,000. So let's say the way to max out your reward will be I put 20,000 LP from day one and I just leave it there for all the time. And then you can look into the other bonuses and so. But right now I think we also have collaborated with some cool platform called X scanner. Now they put a dashboard. People can see that in the dashboard, or they can see it in THORwallet itself. But right now, I think people are helping anywhere between 3K, 6K, some 10K, but like most people are on the 2 to 3K, and then they're trying to gain points in by swapping or by staking or by other means. And it gives a bit more fun because first you cannot have a big whale coming on, suck up all the rewards, which is one of the number one things we wanted to avoid. And the other thing is because it's over a long period of time, then you need to kind of be engaged, putting the LP for a while, not just, oh, I come in the last 5 days and I scoop in everything. So that is the LP. It is now in the third 4 days, so there's still a lot of room to jump in and start earning some rewards. And the cool thing about that is that those people that earn the airdrop, of course, they can do whatever they want with that, but uh, ideally they would then stake it and then participate in the fee reward scheme that we have.
Yeah, makes sense. Before this, just to make things super clear, people, there was a token TGT that is the older token, and people had to convert their TGT into Titan TITN, right? Just for the record, is there any reason whatsoever to buy TGT to transfer, or should people avoid that asset?
So I think the time to do that is gone, because so how we did the merge, well, it is a smart contract audited by Code Arena and so on, but we had a 12-month period. So basically there's a linear decline from the date that we started till today. So every block, then the amount of the ratio becomes smaller. So I think now when we did the merge, maybe it's like 6, 7, 8 months ago. So now you will get half of what you have gotten if you would do it at that particular time. So I think most people have already done it. I mean, we have some statistics that I think around 90% merged. So like it was pretty successful, and there's also almost little to no liquidity. So I would put it in different terms. If you have Titan for whatever reason, TGT for whatever reason you forgot, and now you're listening to these spaces and you say, "Oh gosh, I have it somewhere." Now you should definitely go and merge it, because the old one is now basically has no value. So, but going and buying new and trying to merge, I think it's much better to just buy Titan directly, because you're gonna get a haircut by merging.